Howdy, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net, nearly 8 o'clock, October 4th. All right, so I wanted to show you, currently I have my change up system running right now with the real world conditions that I like. I can run the risk on anytime I want, but that is done hourly. So I can clearly just reload the database, check these. As I said, I've got spreadsheets now, which I showed in a previous video. Let me see where we are. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple more utilities I have developed, which are very useful. Okay, so we have most profitable. So right now, this is in real time. As I said, I've got the two scripts running, the download, the other one for the pricing. So I'll get you the latest data. So if I show the most profitable or the fastest moving ones right now, let me just bring them up. Okay, so these are the fastest moving ones right now. SIA coin's always doing quite well at up 24% for an hour. Same 20% against a Bitcoin 1 hour. And so on and so forth. I'm going to keep that up and running. So we have that, but I wanted to show you also the watch list. So if you see my previous video, I can do a copy of the watch list like this, and then be able to watch the most recent moves minute by minute, as I had explained in my previous video, the latest video before this one. So we clearly here, we can see which ones are moving. This one is around RSI of 60, but we probably want to focus something on this. BTG Gold, which is Bitcoin Gold against Ethereum. Let's see what else we have. Let me just go to the bottom here. So we've got WAN Ethereum. We have Steem Ethereum at 72 over the last 5 minutes. BTG, which is Bitcoin Gold. SIA coins definitely slowing down. Yeah, you can see it's hit a negative in the last hour. But I guess I don't have the latest info in that spreadsheet I just showed you. So right now, I would say it's 1948, so that's kind of old. This is fairly recent. So let me show you what I can do here. I can do a couple of things. So if I want, I can basically, I have here a new utility I've not shown before, but that's called report TA. It does an email as well, so I'll email it to my blog, so you'll be able to get that if you know where to go. Report TA, and then what we want is the WAN Ethereum. So what it does, it will generate 4 charts. So if I go into this subdirectory here called report TA, here's the latest info I have on WAN Ethereum. These 4 right here. Let me just show you the dates. PNG. So those are 1955, which matches up to here. So what I can do now is I can check out these charts. Let me just Ethereum PNG. So what we have here is the latest changes in what I can do. They're very basic charts. This one's a Fibonacci. You can clearly see it is in not quite the range you want, but is a bit of activity going on with the Fibonacci. Also, you can see here on the moving averages, there's a slight move up. You can clearly see here in the most recent activity. The averages are playing pretty nice. We just had a cross, it looks like, of the SMA 20, SMA 50. It is over the long-term EMA 200, which is good. Volume's fairly anemic. The RSI has been hovering above 50, what you want. We have some positive momentum as well. That's good. Let's see what else we've got here. Now, this is a thing I don't like about this. You can see here, if we just looked at these classic averages and use them as a buying and sell signal, it's just too many of them. Lots of false positives. I wouldn't be surprised that will be the case. And the last but not least is the trend. This is not as strong as you would like it. You can see it's just been flat, but it is above trend, which is good considering our risk right now is, as I said right now, 3 positive, 2 negative, but the Litecoin is definitely down quite seriously. Ethereum Classic either Classic is down as well. But if I go back into my utility I just showed you and generate the other report, what was it for Bitcoin, BTG, Ethereum, I think it was. BTG, okay, no, there's Steem. Okay, so I'll show you Steem, looks like the hot one right now, based upon Steem, Ethereum. I'm in the right direction. I don't think I am. Just copy this line. Okay, we are in the wrong directory. Okay, off she goes. So again, just go to my blog and you'll get the latest as soon as you can after watching this video. It should be posted with these charts as well. If I go back into that report, TA, and now we have more charts. So if I just do a Steem, Ethereum, PNG. So now we have the same thing, same similar pattern, but what I'm more interested in is the trend. Slightly nice trend. It's just a nice buying opportunity, as you can see here. That's why people are piling in on the trend as it approaches trend, breaks trend. You can see it broke trend here, went up. Very nice. Okay, so again, these are the kind of moves you want. Let me just, so that happened September 25th. I got to really fix these trend lines, but I wouldn't be surprised this was what happened. You can clearly see it might have that big move coming up. I'd love to be able to compare that because right around here, we had a nice big move up. We had a nice big move up a prior week. Let's see our averages here. Again, we have some nice bubbling under. So you can clearly see something's producing. It's right in our gold zone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that might be an opportunity right there to get into the Steem Ethereum. And let's see what else have we got. Bitcoin Gold against Ethereum. Let's check that out as well. All right, so let me just produce. So that was Bitcoin Gold, boom, boom, boom. So these charts will, again, go into the blog in the next half an hour. Today is 8 o'clock Thursday, so you'll be able to get all those details. That's how good it is. Imagine we get a room going and you'll be able to get all this goody stuff. Okay, so our next one is Open BTG. Open BTG. Now this is all hourly data, as you can tell. So again, Fibonacci just slightly priced above. Get them while they're hot. I always like my trend. Look at that. That's a nice move up. I love that. I love that. We are again at the trend and it's ready to pop, Big Daddy. That is right. Again, waiting on that buying signal. I can probably notify myself. Everything's lining up real nice. So pretty good stuff right here. We could have bought here. I'm not sure what date that would have been, around 26, 28, 29, 30. So that would have been, yeah, that would have been around the 29th to 30th of September. We may be lining up for another big move as well. but we shall see. Fibonacci's looking good. How are, oh yes, so again, we showed you this trend. It's looking pretty good here as, again, a nice move where we are at trend. Hopefully we got some momentum coming in. According to the RSI, we should be building, so looking good. Yeah, would help if I check out the RSI and the momentum. Momentum is bubbling over, but you could just clearly see here that 28, so it's 26, 27, 28. That was another big move, but you can clearly see just right about here would have been a nice move, but right here would have been the better move. Who knows what's going on with, but it's a really good alert system. I'll be verifying these sometime tomorrow, but so far so good. Let's see if we got any positions been put on. I always check my logs. Not yet, but let's check out what's going on with the database. Everything. Let's hope that everything's still running. It should be. Downloading, pricing, looking good. All right, so that's pretty well what the big movers are right now. Or let me just go through this again. So, pretty exciting stuff to be able to do this. So, right here, so we have BTG Ethereum, we have Steem Ethereum, and we have WAN Ethereum as well, building. But I think Steem Ethereum and BTG Ethereum may have some opportunity there. Hope this will help you out. 8:04 it is. Later.